Jackie, 33. And today is November the 22nd, 2016. I hope everyone is getting healthy and losing tons of weight. Time for stats. You could tell from the smile it's going to be good. I started this process September of 2015, and at that point I was 254. In February 8th, 2016, I had the gastric bypass, and at that point I was 236.4. 2 weeks ago I came to you at 162.8, and today I am 159.4. For a weight loss of 3.4 since 2 weeks ago, 77 pounds since surgery, and 94.6 since September. I'm not even going to ask you if I'm happy. You know I'm happy with that. I am happy. The 150s is where I want to be. This is where I want to live from now on. However, I have to go a little lower because I'm afraid of that dreaded maintenance gain. And so I have to lose some more weight. So when I go on maintenance and I gain, the most I want to be is 159. That is the max. So I'm going to keep on going until I see my surgeon in December 23rd, I think. And at that point, I will stop and start the new year on maintenance. I remember talking to you about my journal, and I wanted to show you my journal. That's what I want to talk about this week. This is my journal. It was given to me on October 30th, 2015 by the man. His birthday is the 31st, but he gave me a gift, and the look on his face, he was just so overjoyed with giving me this gift. So it's very special to me. Now I keep all my notes. I'm really anal about putting all my everything in here. I don't keep a diary. I don't like diaries and that sort of thing, but I love lists and crossing things out. So I know some of you every week I do note. Let me see. Can you tell? I put my weight down every single week, and it looks a little messy, but that's me. I put my goals. Once again, you'll see a lot of crossing out because my goals keep changing. But what I want to show you the most is this. Some people use marbles, some people use pebbles. I like crossing out. Look at all those X's. Ain't that amazing? So you can see I started up on 254 and now I'm down to the last row. Amazing. I always keep my goals in here, my weight, my measurements. It's one of my favorite things to do. I'm talking about the journal. I want to talk about something else. I see a lot of videos. I look at least 50 in a day. So I don't know I don't always remember who said what, but there's a lot of talk about people being down about the inconveniences of weight loss, of course, the low pounds, and how to keep going. And I want to show you guys how I kept going. I never showed this before, never really talked about it, but this is what I have a page here called Remember. It's called Remember, and I'm going to read it to you. And it says, when times get hard and difficult, and I want to eat something or do something that is not my best interest, remember. 1, remember how it feels to look in the mirror. Remember how I never wanted to take a picture. Remember how it feels to close shop. And don't forget the tears in the 3-way mirrors. Remember the pains in my knees. I could not get out of chairs. I couldn't get up the toilet. Remember the feeling when people said, Artie looks good. And then they stop and you know they're thinking, what the hell happened to your wife? Remember the stairs made you tired and how you went up one step at a time. Remember how food tastes good, but that will last for 15 seconds and stay on your body until you work it off. Remember, I want to live a long life. And the last one is, remember looking your best, but there's no one to say you look good, not even yourself. And every time that times get hard, I would look at remember. And that upset stomach for a few minutes, or that thing I couldn't eat, didn't feel so bad. Maybe something you need to have your remember. Speaking compliments, I was getting dressed the other day, and my husband looked at me and he said, "You look really good today." And I started to demean the way I look. I started saying, "Well, you remember I bought this and it's only cost," and then I stopped mid-sentence and I went, "No, you're not going to do this." And I went, "Thank you. I like the way this looked today too." And he looked at me like, where is this coming from? And I had to explain, I have to take a compliment graciously. I have to stop demeaning myself. I'm still a work in progress. I went back to my island days and I'm drinking tea the way my mother had me drink tea. I went to and got something called lemongrass. I know if you can get it in the Oriental stores, they cook with it, but we make teas in the island with it. And I also use something called basil. You know basil, but it's the actual tea is called sweet balsam. You can't get that here, but you can get the basil leaf, and it makes a really nice, gentle, fragrant tea. When my kids were small, I used to make the basil tea for them, and when I used to grow it, and when they saw it, they thought tea. They didn't think pesto. They thought tea, and they still, as of today, when they see a basil leaf, they get excited for the tea. Try it. I'm gonna put a picture of what it looks like with the lemongrass. I go once a month to the Oriental supermarkets. I get a couple of branches of it. I think it comes in a stack of like four. Cut it up, put it in boiling water, turn off the water, let it steep for like 15, 20 minutes, put it in a container, and then I just heat it up when I need it. It's really a nice decaffeinated tea. Something to think about. Something, if you might want to try it. If not, just try the basil leaf. Now, I never tried the actual seasonings. I only tried the actual leaves. So, but it smells really good and it tastes so gentle and soft. Something I got to follow up on. About a couple months ago, I did this video about my stomach being upset and I got a lot of concerns. And I actually went to the doctor about it after you guys and my husband was talking to me about it. I went and she gave me medicine. And right after that, it stopped happening. Now, I'm not a hypochondriac, I don't think. Maybe it's in my head. I've been told I'm a little crazy. So maybe it's in my head, but it's good. I haven't had to take the Nexium since. So thank you for your concern. Oh, speaking of that, Jody, I got it. I'm not liking it, but I'm doing it because I dropped a quarter of an inch in height. So I'm not only old, I'm shrinking. So I'm not taking it. Like I said, I don't like it, but I have to. I want to congratulate Finding Jolie on her 1 year anniversary. She had a giveaway, and I love to enter giveaways, but I didn't enter this one. And I know it sounds crazy, but one of the requirements was you had to mention someone that you admire and why. And when I started this journey, I had no shame. I would tell you who my idols were. I had 3, and they still are. But as time goes on, my list has gotten bigger. I love some newbies because of their courage. I love some of the OGs because they've been there, they've done that, and they're doing it. And I just like some people because I just like them. So I didn't want to pick a name. I thought it would be rude. I didn't know how to pick it. Weight, I didn't know how, so I just didn't. So I missed that t-shirt. I'll try another one. But speaking of winning giveaways, I won a giveaway this week. And her name is Carrie, and I'm going to pronounce it wrong. Prakasula. I'm sorry. I'll put her name in the description. I love her videos. I love her attitude. Carrie loves unboxing, and I love hearing about her herself, but she feels more comfortable unboxing, and that's her video. And if that's what she wants to do, by all means, you do your unboxing. But one time I saw on Facebook and she was all dressed up and it didn't look like the one I see on the videos. I had to text her, I said, "Is this you?" And she went, "Yeah, she looked amazing. She's lost a lot of weight. She doesn't have very many subscribers, um, but she does what others have not. A lot of people do this just for subscribers, and we know some people do that. She doesn't. She does it for herself. She's authentic in herself. I love that. Other people who didn't get, I think she had something like under 40 subscribers. The people who had done that, they would have given up already. But no, she's plugs away anyway, and I respect that. And check her out. Like I said, she just loves being herself, and I love that. And thank you for your makeup. um, I was debating on doing a goal dance. I did the Wonderland dance, and I figured, been there, done that. Nah. But Toya mentioned it to me, and I went, okay. I saw this really neat line dance by Bruno Mars, 24 Karat, the clean version, by the way. I was thinking about doing that. So I asked Instagram, and they said, yeah, do it. So in 5 or 6 pounds, I'll be 24 karat. Cool. Okay. Let's see what else is my notes. Let's see. This week, went to the nutritionist and the nurse practitioner. First, I went to the nurse practitioner. She reviewed all my tests, said I'm digesting everything properly. Nothing needs to be tweaked. I'm doing good. She was very happy with my weight. She said at this point I should be 75% of my loss of my goal weight. I should have lost 75% of my excess weight. But where she gets vague is when I asked her, what is my excess weight? And she said, well, she didn't really know. Oh, good on you. No, yeah, I was thinking it. Sorry. So I made it my own because you know me. And if I go with my goal of 154, I'm 94% to goal. And if I go with what normal should be for me is 145, which I don't have no intention of getting to, I'm 86% to go. Or I've lost 80% of my excess weight. I'm good. I'm good. Now for the nutritionist. When I walked in, she looked at me. Immediately she said, are you losing any more weight? And I went, I don't think so. I think I'm stopping. She said, good. Apparently, when you get to my age, losing a lot of weight is just as bad as being overweight or obese. So I did tell her I was going to stop. We talked about portions, about not eating pasta. By the way, ladies, I got to admit, I ate some rice last week with my chipotle. I had about a tablespoon. I didn't have that much, but it went down, no problem. But going back to the nutritionist, she said, keep on watching the pasta and the bread. I'm sorry, the rice and the bread. Don't touch the pasta until I hit maintenance. She told me how she wants me to bring my calories up to 1,200 for maintenance, and look at how I'm gaining and see if I'm just holding. I told her I'm going to start in January. I plan to do a soup cleanse. I got that idea from Hello 2016. I like that idea. Soup and protein the first week of January, and then start the 1,200. Clean my system out. She said that was a good idea. She told me to work harder on my protein, work harder on my liquids. And she gave me this great idea. She said, scoop out, get a scoop and a half of protein, put it in a container, and do the day. Put it in different things that I eat, milk or soups or whatever, to get that protein in, because I told them I'm having a hard time getting it in. Okay. Although both meetings were necessary, I don't have to see them for a year. And that's all they're going to get from me. Their value is there, but I'll see them once a year. Once a year is good enough. This is the season of holidays. Halloween passed, didn't influence me, didn't give out candy. I know I'm one of those old ladies. Didn't buy candy. And I used to be the one who used to go to the store the day after the holidays and buy up all the candy 50% off. Didn't even dawn on me to do it. I'm done with that, you know. As far as Thanksgiving, I'll see. I'm making cranberry sauce. It's supposed to be with 100% Splenda, but I just made it and it didn't taste right, so I had to use half Splenda, half sugar. I made collard greens. I made stuffing with sausage and cranberry craisins, and that I will have very little of that. And then I made the full fat sweet potatoes for my husband. He likes the yams with the butter and the brown sugar and the, ooh, I'm gonna have a baked potato with butter. So I'm gonna stay away from that. Um, I was gonna take to do a video of it, but it didn't. It came out tasty, but if once I had to add the sugar, it defeats the whole purpose. So you won't be seeing that. Um, what I'm working on now, and I've been not exercising because I've been in full craft mode. I mean, I haven't exercised. I exercised last Wednesday, took off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, went yesterday, took off today, probably tomorrow. But I promise I will start again on Friday. I'm working on Christmas gifts. I'm working on cooking. You know, I've been really busy. Told you that I made the pillowcases. I showed you that. I also made microwave bowl covers. So the microwave stays cleaner and then you could just pick it up without holding a hot plate. And I made something called coffee mug rugs. Because I had to go to a party and they want Yankee Trader gifts. So I made two. I made a tote bag and it had to be $20. So I made a tote bag, and I didn't think that would make $20. So I bought a really expensive picture frame, and I put that inside. And I also made the coffee mug rugs, and I bought expensive mugs to go with it. And I'll get a box of cookies and put that on. I'll make a picture, but I won't have to. I don't have the cookies yet, so I'll probably use something I have here, and you'll see the picture about now. um, I like to make little gifts. I love making things for people. It's I have this business, non-business that doesn't make money, nor do I promote it, nor do I make for it, but it's called There's Love in Every Stitch. And I really feel that way. Everything I make for everybody, my heart's always in it. As for Christmas cards, I had to complete 9 this week, the last 9, and it was not a happy affair. Okay. I also make newsletter, and I think my newsletter reflects my mood right now. I'm in mourning. I am definitely in mourning. November 9th, my life became a little more dangerous. Um, a very wise woman, Yvette, said, this is not the platform for political things. And it isn't, but I'm going to do a little bit. And if I lose subscribers, I'm not doing it for that. I probably lose a few subscribers. I'll probably get some dislikes. I never got them. I'll probably get them, and I'll have to deal with that. But I told you guys, I've been here before. This feels like the 60s. People are being harassed. When Obama won, we didn't abuse people, but people are being abused. This is not the Mad Men TV show. This is real life. And I could see me and the man going out shopping, happy as could be, getting pulled over and frisked. And then not finding anything because we have nothing to show, but our day and our life will be ruined. Not to mention if we get an overzealous police, what would happen? I could see my Latino friends targeted to be deported by an overzealous person. And turns out that they're citizens. There's no need for that. But they wear their look on their bodies and their faces like I do. Their day and their life will be ruined. I can see my girlfriend, who's gay and married, her marriage in jeopardy. Now I have some gay guy friends too, but she's in my mind right now. I call her the gay blade, but that's okay. I do it with love. Um, she's scared. Our vice president thinks that she can be converted. It's a choice. It's not a life. It's a choice. Not really. I can see my Muslim friends being targeted for their religion and the way they dress, and they have to go on a list, and they have to turn in their friends. You know, their mosques are targeted, and their life is in danger. Their day is ruined. I can see my Jewish friends with swastikas on their mailboxes. Although we love Israel, we disrespect the actual people. I can see my white women friend, believe it or not, making less than your counterpart. Little fact you don't know: affirmative action. You know who was helped most with affirmative action? Not minorities, white women. No, I don't want to take your guns away. I just don't want to see them, and I don't want to be shot. Instead of working one 40-hour week for a minimum of $15, you now will have to work 2 30 hours for $8 to $10 an hour. There's more jobs though. Going for an interview, minorities will get more no's, because it's okay to tell them no. It's okay for them not to work. They get other benefits. There's welfare, there's food stamps. They're good. Let's make America great again. It's okay. And instead of being in control of my body, I got a bunch of men on boner pills, old men, making decisions on my body. If you've never woken up, missing your period, panicking on what you're going to do, you don't have a right to say what you can do with my body. Get the fuck out my uterus. I know this was a little rough. It's an old lady rant. I do that from time to time, but usually not political. And I'm not going to try not to do that too often. This is not what we're here for. But my heart is aching because we're going to be abused. Like I said, I know I'm going to lose subscribers, get some thumbs down, and life will go on. This year will be the year that goes down as the year when facts did not matter. Enough. I'm done. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for getting to the end. It's been a heck of a year. Have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family and friends. Bye.